Welcome back to this Let's Play of The Last Remnant. This is going to be a little fun. We're chasing this guy, Jager, or Jäger, or however you want to pronounce it, down into the chasm of Blackdale, and we're going to try to avoid fighting any enemies. And don't think I'm going to succeed. I think I'm actually going to have to fight this bird thing here, which is okay. I mean, you know, I try to avoid fighting enemies unless necessary, but this is, you know, a single enemy. It's not exactly real challenging either. To a certain extent, it's too bad it's not more challenging, because if it were, I would be able to, you know, get a chance to practice my herbs, but oh well. There is actually a way that I've done it where I have fought absolutely nothing here. It requires you to dodge those two spiders at the top. It's, let's just say, fairly challenging. It's a cursed item. There's a way to improve it, but
come on out!
This here is a dive point, which is like the other things that Mr. Diggs works with. The distinction with dive points versus no, I guess I'm gonna fight this guy. Versus the normal harvesting points is that dive points can only be used once, and they tend to have different items. Not necessarily better items, just different items. Every time you actually get into a fight, all of the things that are chasing you stop chasing you, and your bar for time stop is reset. So you will always have the opportunity to go back, you know, essentially not have to fight everything again. I'm going to save here. On our way here. Now, when enemies are that close, usually the thing to do is to have them try and charge you and miss. And that usually that works. Not always, but usually that works.
Come on out!
Another dive point. And that particular dive point,
Awesome!
I don't know if it always does that, but you can only do it once, obviously, like all dive points.
Later.
And it gives you an item which permanently increases the number of times you can use dig. Useful, but I'm also going to be very careful about saving right at the edge here, so that I can repeat this next fight if necessary, and do it quickly, because this next fight is not trivial. And gaining levels does not make it easier, because you can't gain levels with your guest unions. You can only gain levels with 3 of your, 13 guys in the fight. So here's a fairly long scene here, too. I may actually make the fight a separate video.
Irina, you must bind this remnant to yourself. You must release its power. For that power will change the world. Why, it might even bring back the dead.
You mean
We'd like to see your brother again, wouldn't we?
Rush, they have a hostage. You must stay calm.
But...
Listen, these people are dangerous, and we don't know what they're capable of.
Well, well, if it isn't the Marquis of Athlum.
You know of me? How fortunate. Your acts of aggression have not gone unnoticed. We know how you manipulated both the Rubber Soul and the Schiavona. And let's not forget the kidnapping. Your actions are in violation of congressional decree. And for this, you will be punished.
Both of us are men of reason, Marquis. A man of your stature surely realizes the impracticality of certain laws. But I understand. We shall withdraw, if that is your wish. We shan't dare do anything to put you out. Will that be all?
No. You will release her and surrender immediately.
Do you think we won't harm you, just because you're the Marquis of Athlum?
Your confidence implies you are not alone. Who is your ally? The Duke of Gore, perhaps?
By now, you must be aware of the Academy's response, or lack thereof.
You're part of the Academy?
My dear Marquis, Irina is special. Her parents desperately wish for her to take part in our research. She has finally come to understand that. We merely got off on the wrong foot.
Liar! You're full of it! Irina, I know you don't want to be here, but it's okay now. I'm here. It's me, Rush, your brother.
It's a shame they do not share the same power. Marquis, would you be so kind as to babysit your brash young friend for the time being? Consider it a helping hand in our research.
Rush, stand down.
No! I'm gonna go save my sister!
Marquis, I believe it would be in your best interest to stop your little friend. Otherwise, I fear your life may be in peril.
I find your story hard to swallow. You will come with us to Athlum to confirm this with the Academy.
You do not take my word as fact. Very well. Perhaps I shall convince you by force.
I would say that this is that one boss that's really annoying, but frankly there are a lot of bosses that are really annoying. Since you can't gain levels on your guest party members, there's really no way to grind your way past this fight, so it's... other than having Vivification Herb, there's not really much to do. And we'll start here. And I'm actually going to just clip the video here so that if I have to restart this fight, I can just, you know, do so from by skipping the scene. And honestly, I'm actually just going to end the video here because, well, we're out of time.